what it is, what it do. It's your girl Brittany, back better, another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is, I know what it is. We both know I post frequently. All right, y'all, say it with me collectively. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping. We doing a Dougie bow, our Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, y'all, so come on, let's go and get into this Becca and Jazz mess that then leads up to Becca having beef with Ivory. Baby, it got insane. Okay, so boom. As y'all know, Now That's TV always hosts this boxing match. And apparently, Becca was doing a lot, okay? Becca was doing a little too much, okay? They said, hold on, pipe down. You're doing a lot. So, Becca talking her stuff, you know. I'm going to let y'all listen. We're going to really get into it. But Becca ends up talking her stuff a little too much. So she's supposed to fight Jazz. Obviously, as we know, Jazz has not fought anybody on Now That's TV. But when Jazz did get the fight, she got the fight on Valley Girls and didn't necessarily live up to her sister's name and the potential that her sister had put on her. It was given like very much so underwhelming. So with her fight being underwhelming, you know, I guess she's slowly but surely trying to come over here on Now That's TV and, you know what I'm saying, gag us a little bit. I don't know, maybe she got into some street fights here and there a little bit, and maybe she like, okay, I'm back where I used to be, because her history, from what her mama said, is that allegedly she used to be the fighter. Ivory never was like the fighter like that as a child. It was always Jazz. So Jazz was going to do the boxing match and she was going to fight Becca. Becca was going to be her opponent. So apparently something happened to where she just couldn't board her flight. Becca took that opportunity to like just keep dogging Jazz and kind of take low blows at Jazz. So we're going to get into what Becca said at the fight, before the fight. We're going to get into that. Then we're going to get into what Jazz said. And then we all going to come back for everything else, because it definitely leads up to more.
This message right here is for Jazz. Jazz, I'm so excited that you accepted the offer to spar with a bitch like me. I mean, it's safe to say that we're all happy that you accepted this offer, because we ain't see you bust a grape on this network yet. And don't worry, that way, when you do lose, you can say it was just all fun and games. Because let's be honest, on this internet right now, I'm taking that W. Taking it. Sorry, little big sis.
I mean, I didn't mean to scare you. I just simply wanted to see if the hands was related or not. And clearly, they not. So, I mean, who's coming to avenge you, baby? I mean, is there any takers? Because I'm looking around and I don't see none. Sorry, little big sis.
Now, before we get into what Jazz responded to, or what she said to Becca in response, I did just want to give a small bit of commentary just on what Becca said. Then we're going to move on. So, I believe the shit talker was hitting too close to home. And I just want to give y'all some context on why I say that. So, as we know and as we've talked about before, Jazz was on Valley Girls not winning. You know what I mean? Very much giving, what is going on here? Like, is this Ivory's sister? Is this the hurricane that you was talking about? Is this a tornado? Because I don't see it coming. And trust me, when it came, it was little and it started unforming. Very much so. So the fact that Becca was calling her a big little sis, key. When she said, you know, oh, you came on this network and you ain't bust a grape yet, took, because as we know, it's kind of been more so like Ivory has been protecting Jazz in a way. Like, you know, obviously, before Ivory went on Baddies, she was really, truly, for real, like, honestly, like, the biggest for real Miss Undefeated. Y'all can say some of her faves were quote-unquote tie or whatever, but for real, like, she was Now That's TV's golden child, like the golden ticket, okay? And if we being for real, ever since she left, honestly, and we not being funny, everybody still do their thing. But she was like the golden child of Now That's TV. I feel as though once she transitioned to Baddies, not the shows that she was on while Baddies was on, not Love and War, but before Love and War. Even with the whole peace situation that she threw on Mel, it was a lot of people still rooting for Ivory. It was a lot of people still happy for Ivory, wanted Ivory to go beyond Now That's TV. So Jazz was missed, couldn't be touched because didn't nobody want to catch that fade with Ivory. Simple. Nobody wanted to get in the field with Ivory. I don't care who you think about, who you think of. None of them girls truly wanted to fight Ivory. Maybe Mel. Mel is another story for another day. But I'm talking about, like, for real, like the heavy hitters, they all wanted to be cool with Ivory. Besides Mel. I'm not talking about Mel. But everybody else wanted to be cool with Ivory. So Jazz never got touched or tried because everybody knew, hey, if you mess with Jazz, you basically messing with Ivory. And if you really want to be for real, you messing with Danye too. It was definitely a three amigos. Okay? It was always them. It was never going to be you. So people, I definitely feel as though didn't get out of body with Jazz. Because Jazz would be on a lot of lives and stuff. Like when people get to arguing, and it was like, why is Ivory's sister up here? Like, no shade. Why is Shadow, up here? Or even when she was on Greek Life, it was just kind of like, why is Ivory's sister up here? Like, she didn't ever give anything to a show that she was on till she got the Valley Girls. And that's just my opinion. Valley Girls, you really got to see Jazz for Jazz, not Jazz and Ivory, or Jazz being Ivory's sister. I definitely believe, she need to continue to go on shows. If she wants to get her own name, I definitely believe that she need to continue to go on shows. But I will say, on Valley Girl, she absolutely looked like a picker and a chooser. And she definitely looked like she was scared of Baby Tyson. And then even Becca saying, oh, well, when you do lose, you can say it's all fun and games. I feel like she was trolling her because she didn't necessarily... Girl, I'm going to be honest. She lost the fight with her and Baby Tyson. I think that she being funny because once we did see Jazz fight, it didn't live up to the hype. And then the thing about it is, too, once she said the hands, I'm trying to see is the hands related. I feel as though she was making a clever joke talking about Ivory, trying to say like, oh, I'm trying to see is y'all two related to each other. Because it's not given related because you ain't fought on this network. When you did fight on the network, you lost. So you going to get up in here with me. I'm going to whoop you real quick and we just can be like, oh, it was all fun and games. So her tactic was very clever. And if you know, it was more like that kind of situation. Like, if you watch Valley Girls, you know what she talk about. So it makes sense on why Jazz went off the way she did.
Becca, bitch, on my mama, now we got real beef, bitch. On my mama, now you can see me outside the ring. Stop fucking playing with me. This is what I be talking about. You bitches get on the internet on my mama and do the most, bitch. On my mama, we've all have conversations on the phone. Bitch, I called you first, called Swag, called everybody, nigga. The real reason was I wasn't able to board my fight, and y'all know why, bitch. You did not scare me. Stop playing on my top, bitch. On my mama, I told them to reschedule our motherfucking fight to the next lineup, but you was so motherfucking thirsty to try and make a show, you decided you wanted to steal for them to replace me, bitch. Let's keep it a buck. I wasn't able to board my flight, and y'all know exactly why, nigga. Bitch, nobody was scared of you, but now, since you want to keep playing with me, you weird-looking bitch, on my mama, now we have real beef, bitch. Now you're gonna see me outside the gloves, in the gloves, whenever, bitch, because y'all gonna stop trying to play on my motherfucking top, knowing I had conversations with all of y'all, and y'all, like, stop fucking playing with me, bitch. On my mama, stop playing with me. Like, for real. Like, y'all really be trying to really push this TV shit, bitch. We're not enemies for real. You steady popping it. Now you really just popping it, bitch. On my mama. We're not enemies for real. We were just getting in the ring for entertainment. But, bitch, you coming at me now like you have real animosity. On my mama, bitch, you know I'm not scared of you. Stop playing with me, bitch. I done been in the field with way heavier hitters, Becca. You're not no work, bitch. On my mama. Like, stop playing with me. Like, y'all really playing on my top, fool. You know damn well I'm not scared of you. Out of all motherfuckers. Like, come on now, bitch. On my mama, like y'all all know why the fuck I wasn't on that flight and what the fuck happened, nigga. And I never forfeited the match. I just told y'all to move us. Y'all already have all these people excited to see us in the first place. So why not just move it to next Monday? What's the problem? Y'all want to keep trying to push this bitch so motherfucking bad. Y'all decided to replace me. Tell the truth, nigga, when y'all really...
Woo! So Big Little Sis said a mouthful. Let's get into some of the things that she said to Becca. Okay, so boom. Her saying they got real beef outside the ring. Like I told y'all, every little thing that Becca was saying obviously triggered Jazz because she just felt as though Jazz was doing a little too much, okay? Like, scared who? And mind you, again, she hasn't fought on now this TV, so it is giving like... I'm shit talking, but I'm picking as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm being shady as well. And Jazz had to let it be known, like, she's not scared of Becca. Obviously, she's seen Becca fight before. You know, she feel as though she could handle Becca if they ever got into it. She feel like Becca ain't whooping her on no day. She talking about scared of you. Like, girl, I fought bigger people. Like, you would be light work to me. Stop playing. And her just saying, like, Becca was doing the most. Again, she felt like Becca was doing the most because Becca was really throwing shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is supposed to be a friendly fade, but Becca was, you know, really sticking it to her. Like, no shade, she really was. And she said that y'all really pushing this TV stuff. So I feel like what she's saying by that is just Becca ain't playing. Like, Becca shading her down. Even though Becca trying to play like, oh, it's just boxing, you know, a friendly little fade, she know that she throwing jabs at her. And even though it's like, y'all is pushing Becca, I will say that. Now, I don't blame Jazz for saying that because I do feel as though because she is Kilo's or Sway's girlfriend, they are pushing her a lot. Now, mind you, they ain't push her to be on the Bad Bitches Only show, but I do feel as though Becca is always somewhere in my face when I'm not looking for Becca and I don't want her to be there. But I definitely understand where Jazz is coming from because, like I said, Becca is throwing shade, even though she can put it behind the fact of like her being like, oh, I ain't never had beef with Jazz. You know, I was just trying to put on a good show. She knew that she was pushing Jazz's buttons. And the fact that Jazz really wasn't saying, well, not even really, wasn't saying anything back, let it be known like, oh, okay, like you probably don't mind me shading you. And I'm going to quote unquote just give, you know, some good play real quick because she felt like she could take Jazz after she seen Jazz fight, and Jazz felt like she could take her. Now, who wasn't feeling it was Big Ivory. So Ivory ends up doing the Young and Reckless miniseries allegedly. So I believe they had all this in Atlanta, I believe, allegedly. So with it all being in ATL Jaco, she was like, oh, you know what? Let me catch that fade from my sister real quick. Because, like, what we not going to do is keep calling Jazz out. And mind you, you know Jazz be feeling some type of way when people do call her out or when people are saying, like, Jazz just ain't that girl. I do be feeling as though Jazz be feeling some type of way because she haven't got over the fact that her and Baby Tyson got the fight and she just didn't take that W like she wanted to. So Ivory ends up getting in the boxing ring with Becca, baby. So I didn't watch the whole thing because I honestly really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I have bigger fish to fry, better videos to make. And personally for me, I'm never really all that into their boxing matches. I really don't care. Okay, I'm going to give y'all a highlight. You know, I'm going to do my video on it, but it's really not that serious to me. So, boom, I went on, I want to say Messy Auntie's page, T-page, and seen the fight. Shout out to her. I believe that's where I seen the fight at. So, after I went on her page and I seen it and they showed us highlights, baby, let me tell y'all the notes I took. First of all, I was laughing. It took me forever to even get the notes down, because I was laughing so hard. Becca was twisting and turning whole time. It was like every time Ivory was about to punch her, she moved her head. Every time Ivory get the bow, 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 she running away. I'm like, girl, this is the same one who was doing all that talking. You the same one who gonna say, oh, you know, it was just a friendly fade. You running away. Like, what is going on here? The only thing that I feel as though Becca did right was had a cute outfit on. Her outfit was everything. That ponytail was ponytailing. Okay, the ponytail was real cute. But Becca, baby, Becca was getting tore. I can only imagine what would happen if the gloves was off. Baby, Becca fell out the ring. Like, baby, when I say out, the rope said goodbye. The rope said, get out of here. Like, she fell out the ring. I said, girl, you was doing too much talking to get the little big sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say, when she fell out that ring, I said, now what the hell, Leontay? What the hell I need a salad? What the hell I need this in person? No shade. Next time I'm going to the boxing match. I'ma go. Because the fact that she fell out the ring like that, I said, now, girl, you can't be talking shit and falling out the ring. Like, that was so embarrassing. Like, embarrassing. I know even Swag himself turned his head. He didn't even want to watch no more because that was embarrassing. One of the men who was doing the commentary where I was going, he was like, damn, she getting fucked up. Like, he didn't even care. Like, that's how you knew it was bad. When I say bad, like, she kept turning her head. She probably got 1 or 2 good licks on Ivory. I promise you, 1 or 2. I don't know how many rounds they went because, like I said, I watched the highlighted version. Baby, from the highlights alone, first round, Becca should have said, okay, girl, you got it. You got it. Because Ivory was on her like white on rice. And I ain't gonna lie, it's something about Ivory doing them boxing matches. Like, when she had to do them boxing matches, she get in there. Like, she be up in there with them girls. She win every time she do a boxing match. She tears them girls. But baby, when I say Becca got tore, I mean ripped into shreds. To shreds. Like, I was like, damn, baby, especially when they hit her out the ring. When Ivory said, boom, clack, 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 bam, clack, clack, boom, as all of them would say. Baby, it was glock, glock, boom. It was boom. Shots fired. Like, when I say boom, baby, she was hanging over. You would have thought that she was doing a back bend outside of the ring. I said, girl, what is going on here, baby? Yeah, no. But that's all I got for this particular topic. I do want to get into some small, very, very small, very, very big tea. Because Pressure and Tori also got in the ring. But girl, let me dog them out just real quick. Now, I would absolutely say these two wasted my time. Very much so. These two baby back ribs did nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Now, again, I watched the highlighted version. I did not watch the whole thing. But even in the highlights, I was very disappointed in what I was seeing. Baby, please tell me why both of them was tired and swinging slow. I said, now what is going on here, Lord? Mind you, getting in the ring, swinging slow as ever. I'm like, act like the 50K is on the line. Put it on the line. Like, what is going on here? Baby, when I tell you swinging slow, at one point, Pressure tried to kick. I said, girl, you are not in the mean girl's house, girl. What is going on here? Why is you trying to kick? That man said, now she trying to kick. I don't know who they had at the table doing the commentary. He was hilarious. He said, now she trying to kick, baby. She was trying to kick. Swing slow, kick up fast. I said, girl, absolutely not. Mind you, both of them was tired. It was definitely very much a lazy fight on both of their hands. Like, both of them was very lazy. I don't know if them gloves was just super heavy to where they just got tired easily or what. Or they just, out of shape and didn't work out. I don't know. But all I know is the fight was weak. It was lame. And I very much so was just sitting there gagged. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. Bye.